That's a little new intro I just came up with, and so yeah, I just wanted to make something new. It's not that great. Maybe I'll get into more detail of it later, but this is a Kara video. Actually, a video. Last time I just told you about kind of what happened. I double speeded everything because if I didn't, it was about 16 or 17 minutes long, and I didn't want to put a video up like that. I'm gonna mispronounce a lot of these bosses' names because this is the first time I've been in here. Well, not the first time I've been in here, but the first time I've actually done as many bosses as I did. Uh, this is Attunement, the Horseman. Um, what happened pretty much is you have your off tank bring the guy to the side, and then you tank the horse. The reason you want to do that is once you get the horse down to about 20 or 30%, I forget, it's 20 or 30%, the guy and the horse can join, and then you have to fight them together. It's pretty much basic tank and spank either way because you just gotta keep your off tank alive and your tank alive, and you'll be fine. Um, what else? Oh, I didn't get any loot off of this guy. My friend got some male bracers. I did get some. I got two things out of here, but that's later in the video. Let's see what else here. A tank in the group, a pally tank, got really lucky. He came in blue/greens and left in a couple purples. That was a lucky night for him. Um, Basically that was it. And then here's Rose. We downed the Shadow Priest already, and I forgot I didn't have the thing on. So I was like, whoops, let me turn it on. We downed the Shadow Priest first, then we went for the... let's see. We downed... This is the Prot Warrior. Then we went for the Trap, which is the Holy Priest. And then we went for Morose. And I turned it off, but we got the last guy. I forgot what it is. And sometimes during the fight, I don't know why, but since I wasn't tanking, obviously since I'm Ret, I got, I didn't get garroted, but sometimes during the fight he like disappeared and then came back. And I don't show you the star kill, but that's fine. So I show you the Morose kill. We just skipped him, kept him shackled. I didn't get any loot off of him, but this is where a Prot purple belt dropped that I did not get. Yeah. They were letting us roll for off specs, so none of the main specs needed it, and one main spec rolled on it, so I couldn't take it, so he grabbed it. Easy roll when you're not rolling against anybody else, so it's pretty much an easy win. Let's see what else here. Next we have my most hated fight out of this entire place, which was Maiden. I didn't like her. It's the first time I fought her, and it's really confusing. You have to start the fight. I believe I show you it like... Yeah, you have to start the fight. Each one has to be separated behind a pillar. Then you go to the middle. She'll be casting constant consecrations. And what you want to do is when you're meleeing, you want to make a square around her because she'll do a chain lightning, and if you're too close together, then you'll be screwed. So you want to stay away from each other. So make a square. What we were doing is because we had I think 5 or 6 melee. Another Ret Pally I think was in the group. So what we did was he healed. He switched into some healing gear. And he didn't melee because we couldn't really fit any more melees in here. Also, if you don't want to call it out on vent, like I really didn't want to talk on vent much because I don't know, I just didn't want to. I was clicking the keys, and I had, as you can see there, I was clicking the keys, and I just had HF, which is Holy Fire. If you get that on you, you want to make sure you call it out, whether it be on vent or as I have it. Make a macro too, but you can just hold it like this. I have it. And once you get that, you want to spam it a little bit. And what it'll do is it'll tell your raid that you have it, and they'll dispel it off of you. easy tank and spank other than that. She doesn't have any other special effects. She'll do a repetence from time to time. She does constant silence. That was the most annoying part. I couldn't get a Hammer of Wrath off ever. So, I got a Shard of the Virtuous off of her. That's a healing mace. I got it as an off-spec because nobody else rolled on it whatsoever, so I just got it easily. Maybe, I went Brett initially to start to gain prot pieces, but I might go Holy, depends what set I get first. We got Romulo and Julianne. I'm just going to call it Romeo and Juliet, because that's basically what they're based on. Very, very simple. In my honest opinion, or not honest, but my opinion, this is second easiest. Big Bad Wolf is the easiest to me, but this is pretty easy. All you gotta do is kill Juliet, then Romeo comes out, kill Romeo, Juliet will pop up, she'll res Romeo, and then, well, I just get one-shotted. I don't know why. I guess he just, I don't know. I guess he didn't like the cut of my jib, even though I don't know what that means. I heard it on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, so yeah. But, anyways, I just took this from this. We had a priest die too, but the druid battle resed him. Of course, leave me hanging, but that's cool. And it's pretty easy. You just got to keep them a little bit apart, and they have to die within 10 seconds of each other. We got Romeo down to 10%, and then we focused on Juliet. You'll see me type Whisper to Someone at the end. It's because my hunter friend, MJD, he didn't take his pet off, and I didn't want, and that pet was taking him down pretty fast, because we all went off at about, I'd say at about 8%, so his pet was DPSing, taking him down at percent. Tank on him isn't doing anything. He's just standing there taking the beating. His pet was taking him down a percent every couple of seconds, and that could have killed it and ruined it for us. So what I told him was to get his pet off, and he said, alright, and he sent his pet over to Juliet. So now Romeo is just attacking the tank. The tank isn't doing anything. He doesn't have a Retribution aura up or anything. So he's not doing any damage whatsoever. Damage has completely stopped on Romeo, and Juliet is about 10% now, so we kill Juliet quickly, and then we go on over there, and then they killed him. I got a res, and I got Despair. Alright, well that's it for now, guys. Peace, subscribe, rate, comment. I'll have the second half on Monday.